the end of koi season 2023, Koi Fish Johnny and his vest went into hibernation. Only now is he starting to emerge from the cold, harsh, flu-riddled winter that in all honesty has been way too long. Here we see him emerge from his natural habitats by the pond. However, he needs to shed that old Hawaiian shirt so he can grow and enjoy the koi season of 2024 drama-free. I'm back and it's about to get fishy. Buongiorno and welcome back to Koi Fish Johnny. I hope you enjoyed that little intro, a little bit different to my last one where I come back off the pond. A little bit of fun to welcome in the season. So who is ready for season 2024? The Koi Fish season of 2024. Who's ready for it? Not the weather at all, because that's why I'm inside. It's bloody freezing outside. This winter, I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but here in Greater Manchester, this has been the longest, most horrible, most miserable, cold, flu, everybody's ill, all of the time, winter. On top of that, the fish are still in torpor season, which is the hibernation of the koi during the winter. They have been eating a little bit of wheat germ. The weather did go up a little bit. About mid-February, it went up a little bit, and the fish started properly becoming a bit more active, and I thought, ooh, the season is coming in March. And here we are, mid-March, well, early to mid-March, and it is still goddamn cold. In fact, 2-3 nights ago, it was -1 here at night time. It is windy, and it just feels dark and goddamn gloomy. So I thought I'd make a bright, vibrant, welcoming start to returning to the vest, the Koi Fish Johnny vest, going back on the koi train, as you know, as I've shown you my extension that I've done recently, which is quite cool, actually, to be honest. And to be honest, some of the feedback that I've had on that video, some of it is bonkers, and then some of it is really constructive. So the way that we're thinking now is we're going to rework the insides. We're basically going to adjust the layout of the bottom floor and put a few walls in and stuff, and basically segment areas and make it a little bit more user friendly. But anyway, less about the extension videos that have gone on there in the past, and more about what to expect coming to this year, 2024. As you know, I've got 6 koi in there. What has happened over the winter? Nothing. I've just stayed literally there at the side of my pond, hibernating, and I haven't had any problems. Unlike last season, when it was all bonkers and crazy. This season, during the winter, has literally just been chilled, not really had to focus or worry about the pond, not had nothing to really talk about, really. So it was a good job I had them extension videos. Because I'm not heated and my pond isn't heated, yeah, it just all slows down during the winter, so there isn't much to say. It's a seasonal hobby if you aren't heated in the UK, because we do have that big swinging difference in weather, which ultimately affects the temperature of the pond, which ultimately affects the behaviour of the fish and what they consume, what they grow and stuff like that. It really has a massive effect on the koi. Oh, I have dug out the back because I'm going to put some more grass down there. I keep coming back round to the idea of my garden office, but that has been shelved for the time being until I can build up to that one. Okay, so what to expect from Koi Fish Johnny, or what to expect from the channel in the near future, because I know I've got a new audience, I know I've got quite a lot of new subscribers from the extension video, so I thought, what better way to do it with the new audience is to tell people, potentially, what got me into koi keeping. It won't be what you expected, it will be a very, not difficult, yeah, an unusual episode to do, but nonetheless, it's the way I got into koi keeping. It'll be very deep. It'll be a deep subject, which I'll try and keep light-hearted as possible. Not as light-hearted as possible, as nice and as warm and as glowy as possible on a dark subject without telling you too much about what it is that got me into koi keeping. But and what koi keeping gives to my life, really, why I enjoy the hobby so much, what's so good about it, how it's so different of a hobby to others, and what goes along with the hobby, the constant learning curve that you have to adapt to when you go through it. It's a really enjoyable thing. But I just wanted to talk about that. I thought it'd be an interesting episode. Not many people talk about what got them into keeping koi, what they get out of keeping koi, and other things like that. So the next episode, I hope, will be on what got me into it, basically, what got me into koi keeping, okay? So I'm going on holiday again, and guess what? Yes, they have got koi. I'm literally booking my holidays now if they got koi on the brochure. No, my wife was looking at a beautiful place called La Palma. La Palma Princess. It is like the 5th Canary Island. It's like a volcano. I thought she was sending me on my own originally to sit on the volcano, and I was a little bit worried that she was literally trying to kill me off. But no, we're all going to sit on the volcano. In La Palma, which I believe is absolutely beautiful. I've watched quite a few YouTube videos on stuff, and it just looks incredibly beautiful and sort of a throwback in architecture within the buildings and stuff like that are around there. But I'm just looking, honestly, to see the sunshine, get a bit of sun on my body, and get that feel-good factor. Because, like I say, I don't know if it is just me, but this winter has been long. I'm sure this time last season, I was getting ready to add additions to my pond. There is no way on earth I'll be adding additions to my pond. But that brings me nicely onto my next subject, is planning the next koi that are going to go in my pond. Now, I've got a big pond, or biggish pond. It's not the biggest in the world, but it is a decent size. I've got 6 koi in there at the minute. I'm probably going to add 4 more in the season, but I was just thinking about which ones I really want. Now, I'm 1,000,000% want a goshki. Like, I've already given Dave the heads up, I want a goshki, a good one, like a 2 or 3 step one, and some really nice sort of, a deep silver on it, anyway, we're not going to go too much into that, because that's, again, another episode for the next 4 koi that I want to buy. Then going round seeing Dave and that. I'm sure we're going to do some videos at UK Nishigai. So yeah, obviously we'll be taking the roof off. So when the temperature allows me, when the temperature goes back up and we actually get to spring. Actually, this is how sad things are at the minute. Or not how sad it is, how cold it is up here at the minute, that I am Googling when spring officially starts. And I think, if I remember rightly, it's the end of March. So we aren't actually in spring, we're still actually in winter. So maybe I'm unfairly judging this winter as being ridiculously cold and windy. Windy, cold and ill. Everybody seems ill. So anyway, I just can't wait to see back of it, and I can't wait to get this season going. I'm looking forward to buying the koi, and I really, really am looking forward to getting back into the Koi Fish Johnny Vest and talking about koi, talking about what's going to happen. Hopefully nothing bad will happen and we'll have a drama-free 2024. But yeah, we'll be able to go through the filters, look at the filters, look at what I'm doing, look at why I'm using Virkon, explain my setup a little bit, see what we can adjust, see what food we're going to give the koi, see what growth we can get through the season, see which fish we can get a nice balance. I mean, looking at some of the fish, and I mean that Shuro Utsuri, the Gimring Shuro Utsuri, is sensational. Absolutely sensational. So I love the 6 fish that we've got in there, the starter pack. In fact, I will tag that video on at the end, the starter pack video, because I absolutely love that video for so many reasons. I think it's the pure excitement of having koi, as having a family and sharing the experience and looking at the fish and stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, so I am buzzing to get the channel back on the koi show, okay? So hopefully the sun will make an appearance soon, get heat in the pond so they can get going, get growing, and we can start enjoying the koi season of 2024, where we're going to achieve mad growth, improvements in the pond, and whatever else we can have going forward. But I am really, really excited. Get going and get growing. I love that. Yeah. Come on, sunshine. Get beaming down and warming up my pond, please. All right. Koi Fish Johnny. Friendly, fishy, fun. Look forward to speaking to you soon.